Last one right here. Here we go. Can I
dance? Dance. Ooh, yeah, you can dance too. But that's the way his name is Magic.
Hello everybody, this is the Magic Man, the tennis preacher, the prophet, and y'all know the psychic, coming back at you again with another video. Okay people, Djokovic just beat Isner, his first round match of the round robin of the ATP finale. Let me quickly go over that. You remember I said the only way Federer could beat Djokovic, well, not Federer. He looking like, forget Federer playing Djokovic. Federer, he lost against Nitto ATP, so he got to make sure he don't lose against everybody else. His leverage dropped so low. Because y'all know I was trying to hype up, did a preview on Djokovic versus Federer. But now Federer, his leverage dropped so much. Forget him beating Djokovic. He may have the worst ATP finale performance if he don't get it together. We'll see what happens tomorrow against Team. And I will preview that. He may get it together, but we'll see what's going to happen. But he got to make sure he beat everybody else before he can even get to Djokovic. But let's get back to Djokovic. People, Djokovic entered the God mode. Oh, Lord have mercy. Boy, we got a problem. We got a problem, people. I guess they got a problem. I guess I don't have a problem, but I guess Federer has a problem. Team has a problem. Zverev has a problem. Chilich has a problem. Let me see it. I'm missing a few. Whoever else has a problem. Isner got a problem. People, you all remember I did a video a couple weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago. I said, well, I defined the God mode because some people was asking, well, what is the Djokovic God mode? Because some people think because Djokovic is so good and he got such a high level, I told y'all there's like 4 modes of Djokovic. There's the average to Djokovic. There's the good to Djokovic that can beat most top 10 players, except for Federer and Nadal. Then there's a very good to Djokovic that it takes a high level Federer and a high level Nadal to beat that Djokovic. And then there's the God mode to Djokovic that I don't think nobody can beat. Okay? When he goes there. People, it wasn't the highest God mode, but he entered the God mode. And let me tell y'all why, people. It's because I told y'all in that video that I did that I said there's about 3 characteristics of Djokovic when he enters the God mode. The one thing is that he can tee off winners, okay? And if he ain't teeing off winners off the ground strokes, he can tee off winners off the return, like he did with Isner. Isner, one of the best servers of all time, one of the best servers today, one of the biggest servers of all time, if not the biggest server today. Djokovic was teeing off on Isner's serve. God mode. I don't think that was the highest God mode, highest level in the God mode, but it was like the lower part of the God mode. And then he was teeing off winners on the ground strokes, but I was impressed with and Isner said something about that. He said, Isner said, nobody else can tee off on my serve like that. And Isner was not playing bad. So, I mean, we'll see what happened. I mean, should we just give the trophy to Djokovic? No, we'll let him earn it. But, and this is huge too, people. I could make another video, but let me go ahead and go over it because the video, I still got a few minutes more. People, this will be Djokovic's 6th ATP finals title. And somebody may be saying, well, so what? We know that. Well, it ain't so much that, people. It ties Federer's. It would tie Federer, because Federer has 6. So, I mean, that just adds to Djokovic's greatness trophy case. I'm going to put it this way. It adds to his being the GOAT trophy case. It doesn't make him the GOAT, of course, just because he tied Federer for 6. But he's, how you say this, people, he's matching. See, to be the GOAT, you got to make sure you first of all, that you match Federer. Match his achievements and then outmatch him. I know Djokovic got some stats that Federer doesn't have, but Federer got some things Djokovic doesn't have. But Djokovic, I like what he's doing. He's mad. He's keeping his mouth closed about being the GOAT. I mean, even the Djokovic fans, they sit back. The Djokovic fans, they're sneaking in every now and then. He's the best ever, you know, they'll throw that in. But Djokovic fans, most of them know Federer's probably greater. It's greater than Djokovic. But they like what Djokovic is doing. Boy, he's stacking it up. And people, let me tell you another reason why. If Djokovic wins this title, this ATP title, people, that means, you remember, people, I even said this myself. Djokovic is the only person in the history of tennis, in the history, last 150 years, that has held all major 5 titles at once. That means he started with the, I'm trying to think which one. I think he started with the 2015 Wimbledon. I hope I'm saying this right. 2015 Wimbledon. He won the 2015, see, I may not be doing this right, but I'm trying to do it off the top of my head. He won the 2015 U.S. Open. Then he won the 2015 ATP title. That's 3. All right, that's just in a few months, 5 months put together. Then he won the Australian Open month after that. That's 4. Then he won the French Open. I think that's right. He won the 2016 French Open. Yeah. And so he had all 5 people. So nobody's ever done that. So if for him to do that again, like at least right now, why he got it rolled, he already got the 2 majors. He needs to win this. That'll make 3. That'll be 3 he's holding. Okay, at the same time, he win the Australian Open. If he can pull that French Open off again, people, that would be, he would have held all 5 titles twice. Now, it's never been done once. Okay, so now I did in the video I made about 4 or 5 months ago. I said, what would Djokovic what would he have to do for me to say he's at least equivalent to Federer as far as greatness? Or greater than Federer. I said the first thing he needs to do, if he hold all 5 titles again, I did say this. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I said. I said I will review this again, and I would see what I don't know what I would say. I would definitely say he's as close. And if Djokovic fans said that's good enough for me, that's good enough for us, he's held all 5 titles again. Nobody's done it once. Not Rod Laver, not Nadal, not Federer. You know what? If Djokovic fans came out and put a bunch of videos saying Djokovic is arguably the GOAT over Federer, you know what, people? If he did that again, even if he only had, well, let me see. If Djokovic win the Australian Open, that'll make 15. And then if he won the French Open, that'll be 16. So he'll still be 1 behind Nadal. He would definitely be greater than Nadal, okay, without question, okay. If Djokovic fans declared, I probably still wait. I would wait. I would say it's close. I would definitely say it's close. But if Djokovic fans came out and said, we got him, he's equal with Federer as far as greatness, or he's greater than Federer, I would just say, I wouldn't say that much. I would understand why they're saying that. Because, see, people, it ain't just about having the most majors. The majors do count the most, but it's also how you win the majors and holding all 5 at once. See, that's what people don't understand. If you hold all 5 titles at once, that can be equivalent to having 8 majors. So if he's done it twice, somebody can say that's worth 14 to 16 majors. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, if Djokovic wins this ATP finale, man, that's huge, and it keeps his momentum going, building his confidence more for the Australian Open, and just so many other things, man. So this could be very interesting. But one question he did answer, I did say, a couple days ago when I previewed Djokovic versus Federer, that possible matchup, I said that the only way Federer, like I said, could beat Djokovic is that if Djokovic is tired, like he's had such a great year, but he had a tough year early on. So that was tough, man. That was draining, man. Trying to get your level going. He losing, the media talking about him, fans talking about him, people saying he should retire. Then all of a sudden he win after losing. So maybe he's drained. He's won all the ATP awards. So I said maybe he's drained. Maybe he's even if he's motivated, maybe he's still drained. But no, Djokovic, his energy level is high. He's in the God mode. And also, man, he looked fired up. He looked more fired up against Isner today than he's been all year. So this is dangerous, man. It's gonna be this thing is almost pretty well wrapped up. But let's see what happens. So you never know. Okay, people, tennis preacher, prophet, psychic, signing off. Have a good one.